All right, everybody, this is how to plan a level 3 film essay. Once you've chosen your statement from the multiple options, it's really important that you outline just quickly what stance you want to have with the statement. Do you agree or disagree? Do you partially agree or totally disagree? Also, you should be using the statement to help you pick the key scenes that you want to analyze. And then finally, and this is probably the most important thing, is thinking of which critical idea you want to address. Once you've done that, that should take 2 or 3 minutes. You'll have an idea if that statement is going to work or not. Then you can start to give a little bit more focus to actually planning the specific techniques, the specific quotations, the actual structure that you're going to use in this essay. So this is an introduction and an essay plan on the essay question. It is not until the closing of the text that we truly understand the importance of the opening. I'm going to introduce this by restating the statement at the start. I'm going to recommend that as a simple way of starting. It is not until the closing of a film that we truly understand the importance of the start. Some people believe this, and it is no doubt true for many films. However, for Baz Luhrmann's 2013 version of The Great Gatsby, it is important to note that the introduction of the film stands on its own right. When the viewer sees the film for the first time, the introduction says everything the entire film needs to say. However, if you don't watch until the end, you'll still miss out on Luhrmann's important message. The film is about the false promises of the American dream. For us who live in 2017 in the Western world, we are used to a world of hype and promise, and we see the rich and the famous on TV all the time. However, Luhrmann's introduction speaks to this part of our modern experience. All we have to do is watch this part of the film, and we will know that the modern world's love of spectacle and showbiz is in fact a false promise. None of us get to go to parties like that, and the people who do are not aware of how shallow and fake their world actually is. If we watch the conclusion, we can see the tragic ending that Luhrmann suggests comes to people who live this way. But it is obvious to us, even without finishing the film, that the American dream is in fact a corrupt daydream. So what I've just done is I've kind of sketched out my stance on the film and on that essay statement, and I'm hoping that that's going to clear up a few things. So what do I need to talk about? I need to talk about the party scene at the start. I'm going to talk about the swooping crane shots, the special effects of the fireworks, the elaborate costume design, all while no one knows who Gatsby is. And I'm going to say this is a criticism of society that believes in the American dream. There is no substance. It is fake. Just like the myth of Gatsby himself. So just in that, I've listed the film techniques I'm going to talk about, but I haven't gone into any detail. Paragraph 2. I need to talk a little bit more about the American dream. So I kind of need to give another scene, maybe just a short scene, as evidence of how false that American dream is. So I'm going to choose, this is kind of random, the beautiful shirts. The location of the mansion, the lighting of the perfect world, and Daisy unable to say that she loves Gatsby. Instead, they're such beautiful shirts. And then finally, I need to talk about the funeral scene. The location of the mansion, without the CGI, no costumes, empty party, and exact opposites. You're worth the whole lot of them. And I'm going to focus on Gatsby's dream wasn't money and wealth, but love, and he missed out because everyone else, including Daisy, was only interested in money and status. So in conclusion, I need to really highlight the fact that I'm still critical of that statement to show that I'm against it. So I'm going to say something like, the ending scene is important for us to understand Gatsby's tragedy. However, the real scene for us is the opening. It stands on its own as a grotesque showing of what we all associate with success in the Western world. And we will realize that it is obviously only a fake promise. So that's an example of how to plan an essay and attack the statement for a Great Gatsby Level 3 film essay. I hope you enjoyed, and watch my YouTube channel for more videos.